Welcome to a new video. I'm Wen, your host for today. Um, I recently reached to the over 2,000 chess.com, so I hope to showcase a okay game with this. I cannot speak as a lot, so you'll see the moves and I'll try to elaborate as shortly as possible what I'm doing. So with c3, I'm trying to play d4. Alright, knight f6, we'll play d4 anyways. This is the spirit of the opening. You take the pawn. That leads me to one of the um, main ways of this opening is to always, if he takes this pawn, you push this pawn. If he takes this pawn, you push this pawn. That's the spirit of the opening. So if you do push this pawn, 97 is expected. Then we take the pawn, and if he plays d6 there, there's a very nice trap, but our opponent knows the theory. Our opponent knows some theory, actually, and that's very unfortunate for us because we don't know. So the whole point here is takes, check, king e2, and king is very unsafe in the middle. So king e2, so bishop back. So now I know that theory goes queen d5, so let's play it. We are attacking the knight and also reinitiating another threat. So it goes knight there, which is a good move. And here we take the pawn. So he takes. And quite obviously we just take with the queen, right? Takes the rook. E4 here with the idea of a5. Chase the bishop to intercept squares, and the queen belongs back on d5. So you might as well place it there now. Then later. I'm not very interested in the pawn on e5 because my king is on the same line. Yeah. So he castles. So if you take, for example, with the queen on e5, rook e8 is just deadly. What we can do here is play bishop g5, get the bishop out, because there's no f6, because my queen is blocking. And he has to essentially move away the queen. Queen c8. Yeah, that's a move. Which I did not prepare well for. Our king safety is still quite badly. We could play bishop h4, completely block out the knight from the game. Could also continue developing. And this is actually not so easy to see what is the right option here. Normally you would go for rather quick development. Yeah, in this case, I think this is no exception. Let's just develop the knight, and this knight will now go to e4 or c4. c6, attacking the queen. It could be annoying and play queen d6, but that's not a great square to be on. But also, c6 also undefends. So you have defending and you have undefending, and it unstabilizes, that's the word. It unstabilizes the bishop on b6, so that's a good thing to note. Our opponent wants to play f6, obviously, to stabilize his pawn on e5, so we're not allowing That's. I think we should play Queen A2 here. E5. Stops knight C4, so I kind of missed the gist of the move there. And initiates the threat of F6. So that's it. We'll play H3 here. I have no clue what to do. I might already be losing. Gonna gives a check. Now there's no more bishop F2 check threat I need to check for. And maybe the king can now safely go to D1, C2, and I don't know, stay on C1 maybe. I don't know. The rook is not a problem, but we go back. I also missed knight takes on F1. So it goes from bad to worse. So we have to speed up. Right, he joined 15 days ago. I mean, maybe a pure prodigy here at work. But we have to see. Oh wait, obviously, I could have... What's up with me today? I can just take with the knight. I can still take with the knight, but the thing is, um, there's this discovery check, which looks a bit nasty. It is nasty, actually. Okay. Let's just try to hide away from all the pain. Oh wait, how did I miss that as well? It's almost mate. What am I doing? Yeah, guys, it's just so losing. I will just resign here. So our opponent did all the best moves. As a 1600, that's very normal. So he took, and we play A4. Best move, A5, and Queen E5 is apparently already an inaccuracy we should just develop. You know, the queen is not really trapped in any case. Let's say we play Knight A3. Don't you have C6 or something? Ah, you can play Knight C4 right after, but if you did not play Knight C4, let's say you play Bishop E3 or something, then you would be quite doomed after takes. There's Rook B8, I thought. After I go Queen A6, for example. Apparently this is already late. Queen D5, an inaccuracy. Castles. Which is the only way to refute this, but it's also a very natural move, so I'm not suspicious of this move. Bishop G5, Queen C8, best move. Okay, so apparently we should take, but we went, developed the knight. C6, best move. Queen A2. Well, we should have gone D6, actually. I talked about this, but whatever. D5, best move. A6. Check. One of the best moves. Knight takes on F1. Well, here we should have taken, but I was just completely out of my composure. Queen F5, best move. Here, best. Yeah, this was just very obvious. B4. It's all best moves, by the way. But we got stumped here. We got really stumped here. I suspect of cheating, honestly. But, you know, it's best to just learn from these experiences. And if someone, is well prepared in his opening, I should be able to better reflect on those mistakes. So e4 is the best move. And after a5, next time we know we have to go knight a3. Let's say he castles there, bishop g5, f3, knight d5 check, or bishop. Ah, now we go e3, which doesn't really make sense. Why don't we just go e3 immediately? Because now there's ticks. Okay, we take queen f6 again. No, e4. This is not what we want. But if we do this, this, this takes, and now d5. What's the difference? It should be 5. Interesting, but can we not play this here? So let's really look at what is the problem in this position where there's no f6 played. There's e4. There was also e4 in the previous position. So we go. Ah, now I get it. Because this diagonal is now open and it used to be blocked because of the f6. Now there's queen g5, and in this position, there is no queen g5, so e4 doesn't come with the same effect because you don't have queen g5. Wow, that's amazing. And now you're actually doing very good. Yeah. So yeah, we encounter a possible cheater. That's for the first time, but thank you guys for watching. We learned.